one's ever come back from 3-1. An agonizing defeat.
Down 5-1.
She's got to get it all.
We've all been underestimated and counted out. In those moments, we felt like it was over.
It's not looking good for Rafa.
But it's when we're given no chance
What could Osaka be thinking right now?
that we somehow found that last bit of strength to keep fighting.
Running down to see if he's okay.
And then we did what no one thought we could. Not even ourselves. We came back from the impossible.
Drought is over. 52 years.
From being broken. We found a way when it seemed hopeless.
Patriots have come roaring back. Incredible.
We came back when we should have been long forgotten.
Return to glory.
And we did it time and time again. Right now, we're fighting for something much bigger than a win or championship. But if we learn anything from sports, is that no matter how far down we may be, we are never too far down to come back.
Air pollution is getting
My fucking
worse,
God.
and it kills 7 million people every year. A growing population, a heating climate, and modern living are making the air we breathe a threat to us all. And it's not just the air outside. Indoor air can be up to 5 times dirtier and can contain a range of particles, chemicals, bacteria, and mold.
Okay, yeah, so we're not going to do all that. All right, so I thought I was going to go through one ad. No. The way that I get those videos in there for the intro is that I link the YouTube video page in an element that goes inside of Streamlabs. Well, I can't access my account in there. I can't manipulate that. It just shows it, just like it was somebody who doesn't have a YouTube account. So that's why all that shit there. I can't click on it. That's not how that works, all of you boomers. That's not how that works, any of that. So anyway, y'all know the Shanny song, whatever. But did you know that Shanny went on a bit of a deletion spree last night? So what do I mean? Let me show you. This is on a particular channel, by the way. I'm not gonna tell you because I'd be burning the toast if I did that. But this video here, I'm no stupid like you MFers, is no longer up because, well, she felt some type of way. Shani was unhappy with something that happened. And when I mean something, well, how do I describe it? So Shani doesn't want people doing what she does. So it's better if I show you. So here, let's take a look here. So there's a bunch of videos. So you see Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing. This Chantal. Oh, I deleted some videos. What? Well, why would you do that, Shan? Why would you?
So,
Hey, bitch.
I deleted some videos because I just didn't want to have those people engage me anymore. So I figured taking those videos down would stop this barrage of hateful fucking racist people.
Oh shit. Well, hold on for a second. So you took videos down to stem the tide of racist people. Really? So let me play some of the videos that were up that you took down, Shani. I'll play. Here's one towards let's see. We'll do Sabella. Here we go.
Princess.
Y'all like that? Cool. So here is the one for me, by the way. This because she did one for myself, Sock Account, and Holy Spackle, and Sabella.
G-Man. G-Man. Mmm. 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 Hey buddy, I got a bigger microphone than you. I can talk more than you. I can talk faster than you. Hey, don't you know I can talk better than you? I can talk faster than you. I'm better than you. Don't you know I'm better than you? I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you. I got a bigger dick than you. I sit on my dick all the fucking time. I sit on it so much it's up my ass. Don't you know? I got a bigger microphone than you. Hi, Shani, for Christ. I just want to say that I like you, and I'm really a bull dyke, and I really want to suck your toes, man. I really do. My husband, I really don't really like him. He's into dudes, man. I like to go and say condescending remarks to people all the time and try to sound really nice. But you know what, man? That's okay, because I like to snatch, especially Renee's.
Okay, so Shani thought that that was a cool idea. She thought that that's what we do in the streets. And of course, Shani, being the proponent of the First Amendment that she has not understood nor read, says it's all good in the hood. So guess the fuck what? Guess what? I said, look, I wasn't even paying attention to the other shit that she had been uploading. Of course, all the racist shit that she always uploads. I said, you know what? Shani's doing her thing. I'm going to leave her alone. Then she decided to make one about me. I said, okay, bitch, I got you. So I made this about her, which prompted her to delete all the videos and then make this one here about I deleted some videos. All right, yeah, it's enough of that shit. so guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? That's usually how it works. Not in Shanny's world. No. It's a different world out here for those of us who understand consequences. But that's fine. So Shanny has been very active on Twitter lately. So she's commenting on stuff dealing with Steve and Sweet Heathen and all them. And she's responding to somebody who's talking to some other people. I don't know. LOL, it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. This is Wolf the Red talking. And then Shanny's retweeting and said, this nigga here thinks he should take me seriously. Laugh my ass off. Anyone else want to catch this dude up to par? It's quite obvious, Shanny, that you did not finish high school. But anyway, I love how Shanny feels that it doesn't really matter what she does. Like, you have to really admire that about Shanny. She can live one thing and then tell everybody else to do another. And she has yeah in the corner to co-sign. Even if she contradicts herself. He's of course, all the racist shit that she says is like an aphrodisiac for him. That's what he grew up with. That's more than likely what his mama said all the fucking time. I have very little doubts about that, given his demeanor and given what I know about people in that area. But that's whatever, right? It is interesting to me. Very, very interesting that all the videos she's been making towards me lately have been a sort of mockery, but the ones that I love true mockery. The one that she did was actually piss poor. But the one before that, where she's talking, because she's on a kick now about racial stereotypes, she's living out more racial stereotypes than I am.
Film it again in a bathtub, then you nailed it.
Oh yeah, no, the bathtub one will be on fucking members only and the Patreon. I'll do another one just for that. I'll promise it'll be way funnier. But man, like, Shanny is a piece of work. You have to really admire that about Shanny. Like, she is a piece of work. And so when somebody gets on her, not like Rev getting on her and molding fat handles, but someone criticizes her just the slightest bit, then she can't take it anymore. And like that was obviously, like, I could have been way meaner. Way, and that was Xavier filming, but if y'all didn't know that was Xavier. The wife was at the store because we were barbecuing last night and having fun, being social. But she had to delete everything. So here's Shanny explaining why she had to delete everything.
To come at me anymore. I kind of took it into just my DMs only. Which I don't have on YouTube. Thank God. Thank God they don't have DMs on YouTube. But I took those videos down. I don't want to do... I've said this for the longest time. I don't want drama. I don't. And I say certain things sometimes because I...
Wait. You don't want drama, but you made, 4 or 5 videos specifically to start drama with the people who you named in the videos? What kind of fucking sense does that make? Right? This is where should come in and go, wait, hold on. What? There's always a fucking excuse for her. There's always something. Well, I don't want drama, but I do want to antagonize people. Well, guess what, bitch? You gonna get it. You will get it. And I've already told you and fucking Carrot Dick that the second that I get the fucking link to y'all's recent bout with the fucking police, I'm ordering cheddar biscuits, I'm ordering lobster bisques, and I'm gonna have me some beer, and I'm laughing at your dumbasses live. I will. Oh God, I can't wait until I can laugh at you both, because both of you are pathetic ass people. And just on that note, let me give a bit of a disclaimer, real motherfucking quick. Evidently, her Twitter feed's been a bunch of fucking drama, but hey, that's no surprise. I don't care what mental illness she may or may not have. I Don't care. Don't comment to me. Don't reply. Don't DM. Don't mention shit to me about her fucking supposed mental illnesses. That does not stop her from making racist ass statements online. That does not cause her to do the shit that she does. She is fully cognizant of the shit that she does. I do not care at all. Absolutely not. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Nine. Nothing. No fucks. She deserves no quarter. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So just so, and this is not towards any particular person, but this comes up every so often. And I see hints of it here and there. And just so people are aware of where I stand on that and how receptive I'm going to be to that, don't even try it. Because I am not interested in the least with giving her any quarter whatsoever. The second that I decide not to give to her what she gives to other people is because I don't fucking feel like it. Not because I have any sympathy for this grotesque monster at all. Because she deserves none. She is subject to the same shit that she gives other people. And then some. So I just want to make sure that that is clear, because I want people to come at her with that same energy. Not to everybody else. When she's calling people out of their names, when she's saying racist shit, I want that energy that people put in to talking about what other people should do concerning her. I want that directed towards her, because I see this, and you may know who you are. That same energy none of y'all put in when people are saying racist shit. And I see it. Other people see it. We see you. Just saying. So if that shoe fucking fits, wear it. Anyway. Now, back to you regularly scheduled bullshit. What's the excuses, Shanny? Why can you say the things that you say, but nobody else can? Hannah, I am live. I cannot watch the baby dinosaur. My wife can. She can watch the baby dinosaur.
I feel like I want to express myself. But sometimes when you express yourself, other people think they can engage you in certain ways and think they can argue with you and treat you disrespectfully and stuff. And it's like, no. So I took those videos down just to stop the hate. I don't want hate. I don't want drama. I just want love.
Wait, hold on. So you uploaded this 2 hours ago, but you're still doing shit on the tweeters, from what I understand. Let me check this out. So, oh man, lots of tweets. Look at this. Lots of this. Oh Jesus, I'm getting this update, folks. So what is this? What is it? It's today the 25th? Today at 9 a.m. Central Time, looks like. She's responding to someone named Christy Alley. For all of you people out there virtually schooling your own children, what say you to school teachers getting raises? I'm thinking we lower the salaries of our upper level government officials and pay our teachers. And Shanny's replying, I say lower them. They fucking suck and don't know what they're teaching half the time. ... And they cover up their shitty behavior too. ... This is what I learned from Corona. So using her skills of grammar and punctuation here. This look like from yesterday, about 5 p.m. Someone's asking, where are the pics of pregnant Michelle Obama? And Shanny's replying, none, because she has a dick. Let's see here. 10 hours ago, Shanny, this Ice-T, I beat the dog shit out of your bitches today. And I guess he's directing this at someone named Dan. I don't know who the fuck Ice-T talking to. Shanny for Christ responds to Ice-T, they don't know your background. The hood will never leave you, and your will for survival will always be constant. So Shanny's grown up in the hood now. You survived, and they think that you don't know how to fight. LOL morons. ... These snowflakes can't even be called a name without crying murder. You know, and I know Really, you're the one who tagged Shanny. You tagged Donald Trump when the salt mine first went live. You tagged the FBI because people were talking about you on the internet. Bitch, please. So, so here's something that's interesting. Well, hold on. Rev News is also. So Rev News is talking shit to Stephen King now. I'm the fuck? Why? Anyway, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Like, she keeps saying, I'm being an ableist. Fuck that. She keeps talking about how she can do and say with impunity. She doesn't want anybody to say shit to her. But man, oh man, she gets to say and do whatever she wants. I don't have to contact you directly. I know that my channel and the shit that I say affects you because, well, you delete all your shit the second I upload. You're probably watching right now. If you haven't forgotten, Shanny, I know how to track all that shit because you and Rev are dumb. But it's funny to me. You give me great content. I appreciate it, Shanny. And that's why I say you are a gem. You and your husband both represent a few different blocks of Americans. The anti-intellectual, the fucking old money, no values crowd. Like, there's so many different, the morbidly obese crowd, that ugly American stereotype that a lot of Europeans and folks have about us. You all represent that. If you didn't know that, you really don't. You even acknowledge how worthless Rev is. And he's just a fucking mama's boy. And you know what? There's nothing wrong about being a mama's boy, but you have to kind of grow out of that and become a man, which he's clearly not. And trust me, we've seen all of his manhood. Ain't much there. Sorry, Rev. She's been lying to you. She's been gassing you up. You have a tiny-ass penis. I see why you'd say the things that you say and why you bought all of Alex Jones's product, because you have a tiny micro penis. You should probably seek medical attention for that, because it is actually really pathetic. I actually felt really sorry for you, and I am shaming you just in case we're there's no wires being crossed. I am penis shaming you because mine is probably at least twice as long as yours, flaccid. Anyway, back to the grotesque monster. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys represent the things that people hate, and you wrap it up in this ball of just lack of self-awareness and like racism and greed and just unabashed patriotism that you don't really understand. Like, I don't know how many times I've heard both of you mention the First Amendment when it's clear none of you actually understands that people on the internet are not the federal government. I don't know if you understand that, but I've seen enough of your Twitter to conclude that, Shanny, you are amongst those people who can't actually type a grammatically correct sentence. I mean, it's clear. So let me get to some of these super chats because I've been on a roll. God damn it. Buck Melnoma said, that's so drag. She really nailed it. Yeah. Yeah, filming again in the bathtub. Kent Hoven CPA says, has G-Man ever hit that? I hope not. The Geek Room says, bitch, why you always lying? March of Dimes says, Crackle Bones the Unborn. I know who that is. Katie Joe for two. I don't. You put a message in there next time. Is that? No, that's not what I think it is. Angry Road says, it's got floppage, folks. No, I've never heard another man talk about their penis and said it has slack and floppage. There's not. Who says that shit? You can tell Rev didn't grow up around guys. You can really tell. What locker room? Yeah, my dick has slack. You talk about pants like that. There's a lot of slack in these pants. You know, man, I got some church pants, man. Just need to get a little bit more slack in here. A floppage. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You can tell Rev never actually played any sports. He never did anything physical in his life. Was that? It's so sad. Yes, I am shaming him. But this is toxic masculinity, absolutely. But it's crazy to me as somebody who has had to actually struggle in life. I find them hilarious, and I see now what my mother would tell me about, where people who don't have life that's filled with kind of the arduous tasks other people, your average Joe, has to go through. People having to wake up early in the morning and drive an hour just to do their 9 to 5, versus someone who claims that he worked because he made a website using his mama's fucking money and has never actually worked a day in his life and could afford to get his own fucking giant land mammal here to support. It is glorious to me. Absolutely glorious. The fact that Rev thinks that he can look down his nose at other people who do work for a living is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But he's a patriot too. He's a patriot. He repeats lines that makes him a patriot. Awesome. Yeah. Absolutely, Rev. Absolutely. Every one of us who is shit and bled and sweat for this country, we all believe you. Every last one of us. Absolutely, Rev.
And like I said, the older you get or the sicker you get, the more you realize to pick and choose your battles. And this is a battle I'm choosing not to step forward in any longer and not to engage anymore, because it's obvious people don't want to listen. They want to be stuck in their ways, and they don't want to, I guess, progress as a species. So I'm just going to ignore them and look at them as dumbass apes and monkeys who don't want to, evolve with humans and become human beings who love and have compassion and dignity. Fine. You want to be stuck acting like Neanderthals? Go be stuck being Neanderthals. I'm not going to engage that petty stuff. It's not even worth it anymore. It's like, you guys are adults. I'm leaving middle school mentality in middle school, bros. Nah. And that's how the peanut gallery is. They're like a bunch of little monkeys throwing shit at each other. You ever gone to the zoo and seen that? It's true. They actually do. Chimpanzees, they actually do throw shit at each other. I have witnessed it several times in the zoos. And that's
probably within your own family.
What these peanut galleries do. And it's like, why? There's much more better things you could do in your life. But anyway.
Much more better. Use them words, English stuff.
I just don't want to engage in those people. I much rather have a smaller group of people who actually like me and want to spend time with me and talk to me.
Enablers, coddlers, same thing. Same thing G-Man has. There's people to enable the behavior. And it's always interesting that I encounter people on the internet who surround themselves with people who tell them the things that they want to hear. And for some weird reason, they think that there's one off chance when they go, you know what, there kind of is an upper limit, and then that's when I'll kind of say something. Any other time, just give you kind of carte blanche of whatever you say. Like, it's cool, it's cool. But man, it is amazing to me how often you hear people defer to this in the inner group, this inner circle. And you'll notice that within this inner circle of people, the trait that's not described, the attribute that you would want to have in that is integrity. It's just people who like me and they affirm the things about me that I love. That's not always a healthy thing. In fact, that's actually quite toxic because they end up reinforcing negative behaviors. But if that's normal to you, if you normally gravitate towards that, you're not going to see it as a problem. But then you look at other people who have integrity. You have people around them who have integrity. And then it goes, that's weird. It's all about perspective, right?
I guess quality over quantity is what I'm trying to say and what I prefer. So yeah, that's why. They're just dumb. They're dumb, and
everyone else is dumb. I
prove every day that they're dumb by not engaging in them. Because when I don't engage in them, they still are throwing shit. When I engage them, they're still throwing shit. It doesn't matter what I do, they're still throw shit. So I'm just not even gonna engage in that behavior because it's low level, low energy behavior.
Looking for all the best words.
And not only that, it's not good for your mental health. like my therapist
There we
tells
go.
me, don't engage these people. You don't need to do it. Just go do something that makes you happy. And, you know,
You have to wonder what she tells her therapist, and that's one of the things. Of course, obviously, that's confidential, but you have to wonder the narrative that she spins about how people engage her on the internet. Not the other way around. Not her going out and attacking people unprovoked, but her weird interpretation of what actually happens. And of course, in every scenario, she's the victim. We hear it all the time, every single time. But I can only imagine, because I'm pretty sure as a trained professional, this therapist, whoever he or she is probably seeing through Shanny's bullshit. And it's probably going along with it just because, hey, that's his fucking job, right? And trying to curb her behavior. But she's not interested in that. Shanny's never interested in curbing her behavior. If she was, she would not have been continuously getting in trouble with the police for violence. This is, what I think, her third actual time getting in trouble with the police for attacking people. So anyway,
I have to say, Animal Crossing makes me happy and gives me joy, and so do my other video games. And my sons give me joy, and my husband gives me joy.
you notice she
My
mentioned
cat
video games over her
Dobbins,
own
who's
kids.
coming to me right now gives me joy. Come here, babies. You want to show people? Come here. Oh, now you're shy. You're like, I just go stares at you, mummies. I go stares and purrs with a smiles on my face and blinks at yous. You're so cute. You're so cute. No. And he tells me not to focus, and don't watch any of these videos. He tells me don't do that. Don't focus on that.
So what does he do?
Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what makes you feel alive. So that's what I'm doing. It's not good to focus on the negativity, and drama is like so bad for your mental health. It drains you, and it does cause suicidal ideation. So it's not good for you. And also it puts this false dynamic, like power dynamic, onto people. Because the thing is they're being the aggressor while you're being passive, and then sometimes you slip into passive aggressiveness, and that cuts off all lines of communication, especially aggressive communication cuts off all lines of communication. And this is just what I'm learning in therapy right now, because we're dealing right now into learning interpersonal skills and how to deal with conflict. And I think that's a good thing to learn, is conflict resolution. I'm actually looking forward. Actually,
Yeah, she
I wanna
doesn't
go
have
to
the ability to
another,
do that. She
an
just kind of hits
additional
people.
therapy session on Wednesday, because they are talking about this conflict resolution in my group therapy. I'm also going to have to call my other therapist today and get an appointment started.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the person she's talking about isn't a therapist. I think they're a counselor. I think she's referring to her domestic abuse counselor, which is not a therapist, last time I checked. So conflict resolution would be something that would be, I believe, court mandated, given the nature of her offense. Now, maybe she's just being a little loose with the language, but I'm pretty sure the guy that she's referencing is the counselor that she's assigned to help control her anger. Oh, and by the way, just as an update, once January, February, March, April, May, June 1st, Rev, don't forget, man, you have a hearing, my man, at 9 a.m. your time, about an hour long. Case management conference for Boulder County, courtroom D. Don't forget that, man. There's actually two here that you have on that same day, and evidently at the same time. So I'm not really sure. It's probably to go tackle both issues with you during that time period. So Rev, don't forget that, my man. Let's see, on the 22nd of that month, Shanny, do not forget this. I'm trying to do you a solid. I'm helping you remember, just in case you didn't put this in your phone. Shanny, on the 22nd of that month, you also have two appointments. Actually, they're in the same courtroom. They're in courtroom E. This we got the return of the summons for as it says Rev of Prob. I can't remember actually what that means. But the other one is case management conference as well. So both of those in courtroom meeting. I'm pretty sure you know what both of those are. But just in case, Shani, yours is on the 22nd. Rev, yours is on the 1st. So do not forget that. While y'all are uploading stuff on Twitter and talking about people, you should probably remember both of y'all have court dates to attend to in the next few months. So don't forget.
So I'm getting a barrage of messages from people telling me to go and call them the N-word. Why would
Really?
I call? First of all, why would I want to call you something so offensive? First of all, why are you trying to dare me for that? And then you go and say a bunch of racial slurs to me.
Yeah. So
Freedom.
now it's offensive.
Freedom.
I can't help but find the idea of a 600-pound thing attempting to scramble to do damage control to improve her imagine before she court next month.
Like you meant to say image. Yeah. It'd be a shame that someone actually had all these videos already. It'd be a shame. It'd be a real shame, wouldn't it? Anyway, the Geek Room said that she was talking about Rev's flop is just yeah, maybe.
So how does it make you any different what you're doing to me than what you're complaining about someone else doing to you? You're the most fucking stupid people I have ever met. I swear to God. Has Common Core really gotten to your head that much that you're that fucking brainwashed that?
So I'm not sure if Shani understands the audience of people that you're talking to would be maybe let's say 10 years younger than you. Common Core is not a part of that generation's upbringing, Shani. That's Common Core is still fairly new. So even people about almost 10 years wouldn't really be subject to that. But I get the insult. I get the insult, Shani, that the public education has somehow faltered and produced you. That's the funny thing, Shani. This is the thing I love about you, Shani. You still haven't completed fucking high school. How are you denigrating public education? Even before Common Core, you still failed. So what is your excuse now? Is it because you kept lying about the principal sleeping with you? Is it because you got in multiple fights with people and had to have your parents continuously come up to the school to remove you? Is it because you were just a terrible ass person and you're just dumb? Maybe, Shani. But let's talk about other people's education. I love it. Let's continue.
You can't even logically think anymore? And you
Logically
think I'm stupid enough to go ahead and do something like that so you can fucking flag my channel? And also, what would be the point of me calling you something that horrendous anyway?
It's really interesting. This, if y'all did not know, this video I think was the 24th. So this was just yesterday. She's on Twitter right now calling people the dreaded N-word as we speak.
Hello? God, you guys are so fucking stupid. And for some reason, you think I'm fucking stupid. The thing is, you're so stupid and arrogant, you don't know you're fucking stupid, and you don't realize that I'm on a higher level than you. I don't think...
Yeah, when you have your own gravitational pull, you are on a higher level than other people, Shani. I agree.
...like you do. I don't say, oh, look, there's a color over there, and look at it as an enemy. I'm like, oh, look, there's a color. It's kind of nice. Let me see how that color would be like. Let me try it out.
Y'all hear yeah in the background. She's talking about getting dicked, Rev. That's what that's what she's referencing. Remember the Indian dude? That's a Native American dude with the dick like a Pringles can. That's probably 5 or 6 times larger than your own penis. The one that she keeps talking about, the one that we have actually recording of. Yeah, that's what she's referring to. Her love of penis. Don't get me wrong. Shani's not racist. She accepts all color penises inside of her because we all know that that's the limit right there. You cannot. It's impossible to hold racist thoughts if you have sex with a person that race. It can't work out. It can't work out. at all.
I don't just automatically bash at the freaking color. I say hello to the
I say
color.
hello.
But for some reason, people just like, oh, color bad, blah. Can't even say hello anymore. They're so fucking rude. What the fuck? Move on with your life, dude. I'm not gonna call you something that I don't want to call anyone. And I promised my audience a long time ago that I'd never say. So I'm not going to say it because I don't think it's a good word to say. I don't think it's a right word to say. But I also think you have a constitutional right to say it if you truly want to, but you're also going to face the consequences of it at the same time. Yeah. God. If it was my line of thinking, it was my type of world, it would be like Dave Chappelle and no one gives a fuck about it anymore. You give so much power to an insignificant word. You make so much power in an insignificant word. Let's just do a little thought experiment, okay? Okay? I don't mean anything. Let me just put this out here. I don't mean this, what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is a thought experiment of what
It's a
hurts
thought
more.
example.
So if I look at you and I say, you're a stupid motherfucker, does that hurt? I'm sure it does. But if I say you are not a... Is that more offensive when I say you are not a...
Ha ha!
Come on. What hurts more? You're a stupid motherfucker or you are not a... How deeply did it hurt you in the insides, as you like to claim? How deeply in the inside...
So Robert Blair says, is there such thing as hood whales? Yes. Yes, evidently there are.
Did that little thing of me not saying, did it hurt you so bad? You use saying that as an excuse to fuel your hatred toward people like me. And use it against
the real
people
victim
all
here.
the time. You think you can claim that word because of who you are. No, you cannot. There are no words claimed by a certain person. Stop and grow up. This is so stupid, this argument. And coming at me and saying, oh.
Let's see, Shani Coot Stank. Fuck.
Say this, do this, nah, nah, nah. How many fucking times do you have to be told, I don't hate you? Right. Freedom, but yet you throw freedom.
Careful using big words like insignificant. I can see the steam coming out.
A bunch of racial slurs and hatred onto me.
I am glad Shani says hi to Colorids. She has done it for a long time. We are all just Ron. Yeah, Ron.
Hey, for no reason. For no reason. Other than your perpetual hate that was put in you since you were a child due to the liberal public school system.
Due to the liberal public school system. Man, that's weird. I could have sworn that any racial anxieties that I had came from people like you, Shani. I maybe just growing up in Louisiana, I have a different perspective. But yeah, I could have sworn it was people like you and Rev actually just being racist pieces of shit. But okay, we'll go with the liberal school system in lower Louisiana.
See, you were taught in your head to think that there's something called white privilege. No, white privilege in saying it. Freedom.
It's going to be hilarious when she ends up losing the last of her teeth and her face collapses under its own weight.
It's fucking...
At least then, I'm sorry, Wilson, she'll be able to give a decent blowjob. From what we've seen, it's all teeth. That's why he was scared.
Racist within itself. Because you actually put whites as a higher person than you. Why would you even do that in the first place, especially since you have a lot more opportunities than a poor white person?
So, Townsend Overlander's asking good question. Does Shani think that Dave Chappelle's the emperor of all black people? And somebody got a little bit of irony there. There's no black emperor that speaks for everybody. The comments that Dave Chappelle makes are Dave Chappelle's comments. He makes social commentary. He's a comedian. He's not a politician. He's not a civil rights activist. He's not in any position to speak for any large group of people. Now, people agree with what the shit, he says, and okay, cool. But Shani should also pay attention to some of the other things that Dave Chappelle has said, specifically about white people, about the shit that white people do. I'm wondering how much of Dave Chappelle's narrative she'll actually agree with. Something tells me that she's not actually very familiar with how he feels about people like her, but it's Shani.
Just saying. But just stop this stupid bullshit with me and coming at me like you are. Okay?
Coming at her
I'm
sideways.
not against you. Do you need that? I am not against you. I just think you need to be a little bit merciful and forgiving for one.
Merciful and forgiven to whom exactly, and why? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Shani. What should anyone be merciful towards you? You have shown that you lie quite a bit, actually, and even for very important things, like your interactions with the police, like your supposed story about how the police abused you, and then come to find out, we watched the videos of the police interaction, the very kind, very cordial, very civil first two videos that they just found out what happened. They found out that you abused Rev and beat him, got a little slappy, and then them actually arresting you and taking you away, which you cried and moaned and bitched and started doing the conspiracy bullshit, and then they made you more comfortable by, removing, or I should say altering some of your restraints because of your fibro, all your fibro. So we've already seen that you're not somebody to give the benefit of the doubt. You lie far too often for that.
Over something that never happened to you, but you were brainwashed into your head to think that it actually happened to you. And I never did it to you. No one's done it to you. You were never this. You were never it. You were never that. And you had opportunity. You are the most self-entitled, spoiled little fucking brat people I have ever fucking met.
A whole group of people, spoiled brats. Interesting.
Seriously. You come and go and fucking attack people all the fucking time. Say all this, you're this, you're that, you're this all the time. And when anyone ever comes back to you, oh, you're this.
You're this. Yes, Shani. People call you racist for calling them racial slurs. That's kind of how things work out. You actually earn the labels that people assign to you. It's not the frivolous stuff that happens when some drunk asshole has an interaction with somebody of another race, right? No. Every label that I've seen applied to you, you've earned. Don't try to play that game.
Oh, look, that's how they all are. That's how they all are.
You literally just described an entire group of... Okay, all right, Shani.
Do you know how fucking stupid you sound? To an educated person who is like you, they look at you as fucking stupid. And I think they've called you out several times on being stupid with this like slavery type ideology in your fucking mind. Because you're not. Ideology. You're not slaves. None of us are slaves. We are free to say and do whatever we want. And there's no one that's higher than the other. No one. So stop putting yourself lower and saying, oh, they're better than us. While, oh, we're better than them, but yet we're going to put ourselves at a lower standard. Stop doing that. You're so stupid. Get out of this mindset, man. Move on with your life. Move on. There's a lot more in life than continuing on trying to beat someone up who fucking cares about you.
What is that behind her? Hey, do y'all see over her right shoulder? Do y'all see what is? I've been looking at it for a while now as she talks down to an entire race of people. It's let me actually see, because I see perfume in the back, but
Everyone likes you.
Do y'all see that? Can y'all see what that is? Because what I think it is, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, in bathrooms, that little white box that sits up in the corner when people walk by it, I guess it has a sensor or something, and it just sprays as an aerosol of air freshener. Is that what that is behind her? Oh, look over her right shoulder. I think it's next to some bottle of lotion or something. I don't know. But do y'all see that? I can't tell what... It might be some woman's product. I don't know. My wife keeps all her stuff underneath the sink, and that's below my knees, and I try not to go under there. But is that what that is? Because we all know that she stinks. Is that Dayquil? It looks... I don't... I'm trying to... It is a Glad spray. I can't really tell, but y'all see it, right? I don't know what that is. We know that she keeps the Vagisil, the feminine wash in the bathtub because we got the pic of her holding it up. So I'm wondering if this is just kind of pre-bath. I don't know. Like I've literally not known what those issues are like because my wife doesn't have those type of problems. But you know, I'm new to this.
You. And like, oh, I just want to help you. That's all I want to do. I want to help you. But you're like, you're an asshole. I hate you. Blah, 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 blah.
I swear to God, that's one of those fucking Glade things.
I'm sorry you have a mind, you know, of a Neanderthal, and you think just bashing someone is a correct way how to do correct communication. But
does she have one of those fucking Glade sprays behind her on her bed?
She is astoundingly unaware of her hypocrisy and projection. It may be time to ask for her money back from her therapist. This is a new low.
Please don't tell me that's not what that is. Please don't tell me that she stinks that goddamn bad. I'm not talking about having a candle, because I'll tell you right now, I fart something fucking fierce. You can ask anybody who's been around. There's Sam in the chat. There's Xavier somewhere around here. My farts are fucking nasty, right? And I love creme brulee, French vanilla smells. And so we have candles to counteract my farts. I absolutely. Matt's in the chat if y'all on Facebook. Matt's lived with me before. That's actually one of my old friends from way back. My farts are nasty. But, man, I've never had to have one of these Glade, I don't know what was it, Glade sprays to counteract, to actively, because I think that is the one that's on the timer. You stink that bad? My dude. Because people have the little ones that plug into the wall, and it just emits the odor, right? It just heats it up and emits it. Whatever, right? I've seen that in people's houses. But that one's on a tight... Is that... Somebody said... I'm just reading. I don't know. I didn't know that people bought those. I thought businesses bought those because they're in a bathroom, right? It would make sense that businesses would buy that and put them in bathrooms because there's people coming through shitting all the time. I couldn't shit in your gay roommate's bathroom because it ran out of toilet paper and I wanted to shit in your bathroom. That's why, Sam. That's why. Anyway, Shani stinks that bad. You shouldn't be on the internet talking about anybody else, Shani. At all. At all, ever in life. If your bra smells like cat piss, if you need a Glade timed release aerosol, and if you need the Vagisil feminine wash and all this other kind of shit just to counteract your nastiness, you shouldn't talk about anyone else ever again. In life. Ever. You know that I pick up on shit like that. I called your ass out last time. Even before we watched your nasty ass porn, I noticed all that stuff up there, and I said, hold on for a second. I've been fucking a woman for quite some time now, and I know good and goddamn well that I can't keep shit on my headboard. Matter of fact, if you giving good strokes, should know. Oh, this is... Nope. Nothing goes back there if you giving good strokes. That's how I knew Rev had little dick energy. And I fucking noticed that way before we saw shit. way before. So all that shit you amassing up there still tells me he ain't doing shit. So good job, Rev, on that. But now you're adding more product because that wasn't up there before. That was not up there. I would have noticed that right off the bat because that thing is huge next to your fucking the cough drops over there and the Tylenol that I can clearly see over your other shoulder. You are nasty, and you tell on yourself. Nasty, and I am shaming the fuck out of you because you're a shameful, nasty ass bitch.
Greasy as she is, not to mention the smell. Getting a candle near her shell go up like the Springfield tire fire.
Nasty. If you think I'm lying, go on Pornhub and type in Shani for Christ. And you need to get to watch her nasty ass copulate with what is probably a lesbian in transition. I don't know. God damn it.
He black. We got a black man in office. He black. We got a black man in office. He black. We got a black man in office. He black. We got a black man in office. Black. When Barack Obama was in office, they didn't try to make sense of anything. They just said he black. We got a black man in office. He black. We got a black man in office. He's black. Stop.
You've seen the skin flaps. Of course she smacks that bad. I'm pretty sure the baby carrot just finds a flap and goes with it. I'd be less mean if she wasn't a malicious, nasty woman. Vile.
You have a good point, Holy Spackle. Thank you for that. Let me. Angry Roach saying, no wonder Rev can't get it up. Jesus, you're mean. It's just Shani looks like a Neanderthal from D-Man Jones. Yeah, no, you're right. It's just she basically said you people. Yes, that you could offer a summation. Just say it's just you people. Just yeah. But that's Shani. But now it looks like we've reached a part in the video, where the waterworks begin, where the victim Shani comes out, because it's her. It's always about Shani. Everything's about her. We're about to hear how much she's victimized on the interwebs, and that she can't stand up, and that she can't do regular people things because of fibro, because of cancer, because of fibro again, because that is this what it is, Sabella? Don't tell me that. God damn it, really? Is that what that is? You nasty son of a bitch. So I have to ask Rev a question. When the woman that you're with needs something like this just to keep her funk down, at what point do you go, man, I made a really bad investment? And so is there a certain, so when she has like the pool boys with the fronds fanning away her funk, is that where your line is, or is where you contract something from her? I'm genuinely curious, because there's a point where I go, if you stink that bad, we need to get you to a hospital and not just rolling around in your own funk, because I watched her piss on you. The thing that you call squirting, she pissed on you, Rev. She pissed on you. And I laughed at you because I thought it was funny. And you were proud that she pissed on you. If you're into that sort of thing, cool. Awesome. But she pissed on you. And she stinks. That's not a good combination. Anyway, I'm just stating facts. Don't be mad. I'm stating facts. Straight facts. Y'all saw this. I play games. Y'all didn't know that. This tracks my games. Anyway, she pissed on you, Rev. You nasty.
But I please suggest taking some therapy, because they might teach you some interpersonal communication skills. Because this is not good interpersonal communication skill. It's toxic.
It is
and
toxic.
You're showing everyone in the
toxic.
community to be toxic. And you're teaching your children to be racist toward white people.
So I'm wondering what your kids are learning from you, Shani. Both of you and Rev, both of you have court dates in the same month. Not because y'all are a victim of a crime, because you both committed crimes, right? Both of you are in trouble with the law. Both of you offer stupid shit like this, and I've actually heard your kid, you talking nasty. saying that you're taking people's dicks in. Yo, I'll accept this dick. I'll accept that dick. And I've heard your oldest boy go ew in the background, and you're sitting there snickering thinking it's funny. Do you think that that's appropriate? You think that's what you're supposed to do? We have videos of you mistreating them fucking kids. As far as I'm concerned as a parent, remember the Dave and Buster's video that Burnt Toast did? If y'all have not seen that video, go to Burnt Toast channel and watch that motherfucking video. Thank you. But man, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm Ron. I'm Ron. I'm Ron. You do love your family very much. In fact, more than I do, Shani. You buy them DoorDash every day. You said it yourself. That's how you show that you love your family. You buy them DoorDash. I can't compete with DoorDash. I just went outside and just grilled for my family and Xavier. So it counts technically as two families. But that's how I show. I actually get up and do something. Not spend somebody else's money on the internet. That's not. Is that how you spend love? Okay, all right.
For what? Because something a long time ago fucking happened?
Your simp
When
is
are you
toxic.
ever going to forgive people? Even though none of us ever did it to you. And it never happened to you. This is a game that the elites put in our mind to keep us separated. Do you not see it? It's a game the man has put in our minds so we can continue with this stupid back and forth with each other. And there's no reason to go back and forth with each other because they're the enemy. Stop looking over here when you should be looking over there. God, wake up.
Is this what white splaining is?
Your mind.
Is this what people call white splaining? I think this is what that is.
Be free.
I don't know what
You're
these new
not
buzzwords mean.
slaves. You're free men and women.
You're free to wash your ass. How about that? Free yourself. Free your body from the funk that you emit in that room. Free yourself, Shani. You are not a victim to the nasty. You are not in chains by the funk. You are not held down and oppressed by the miasma. Shani, wash your stank ass. I swear for Lord that you will be free, Shani. I swear that you will rest yourself from all of that. It is a game by the pharmaceutical industry. It is a scheme by Johnson and Johnson to sell you products. But I promise you, you can free yourself. You can free yourself, Shanty. You just have to wash your ass. You have to wash it. You have to use soap. You have to get up. You have to struggle. You cannot remain underneath the heel of the big businesses selling you them products. You got way too many to keep down your funk. Wash your ass, bitch. Wash your ass, bitch. Wash your ass, bitch. Go outside. Go outside. Have Red wash you off with a hose. Have him put you in the car wash. Dump your fat ass in the ocean where you belong. You may as well, cause you stink.
And you keep blaming people for something that's never happened to you. And it's stupid.
Freedom.
I've heard that the best way to show how not racist you are is to put on blackface and use the N-word more than usual.
That is the best way.
Everyone has mean things said to them. Everyone has suffering done to them. I've suffered more than most people.
Under your own weight.
And it's fucking true. And then when I say something like that, you guys turn around and say, oh, boo-hoo, wah, 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 wah.
Wawa is a great gas
whoa,
station.
Whoa. Stop. Stop right where you are right now. You just want me to sympathize with your story, with your plight, with what you've gone to.
This is a drag. Please stop explaining to Shani.
And when I'm trying to tell you something, what I've gone through, what I actually went through, not what someone a long time ago, 200 years ago went through, but what I actually went through, and you go boo-hoo, ha-ha, and I'm trying to communicate and have compassion for you. Why would I ever want to have compassion with you at all if all you're going to do is go, boo-hoo, wah-wah, you're white, so you're no good and you can't understand me?
No, you're no good and you're worthless. You being white is a little consequence here, honestly. You're just a shit-ass person. If you were black, I'd probably actually get on your heart. Like, if you've seen most of my channel, it's mostly kind of dedicated towards stupid-ass black people. But I'm indiscriminate when it comes, but your specific brand of stupidity is lovely. You and Nick Bravo love this shit. I don't know why. Love this shit. But man, tell us more, Shani. You're the true victim.
Why would I ever do that? You really need to think before you say things and how you treat people. Because you know what? You're the reason why there's racism in this country now.
Oh.
You're the reason. Because you're pushing white people away and you're treating them disrespectfully. And
No, people are pushing you away because you stink and they want to be caught in your gravitational pull.
you're being racist as hell to them for no reason. But here's the hypocrisy of it all. You let Biden get by to say the most stupidest fucking thing ever.
Right?
If you don't vote for me, you're not black. No, man, Biden doesn't mean that, man. He was just joking.
It's funny because I actually posted a meme of that the other day on the book face because I thought it was so funny. And there is a huge divide on people who agree with Biden and who saw that comment and just went, wow, that's the gaffe of a century. But no, there's no I can't believe I have to say there's no black monolith of people who think that shit was cool, but okay.
I imagine every time she moves the smell gets stronger. Not to mention the pissed on bed and the rotten leftover food they got laying around.
I'm not actually seeing a lot of the rotten. I don't think that Shani would leave food around. You get what I mean? She doesn't seem like the type of person that's big on leftovers, right? Or leave things half eaten. Maybe that's just me, but she doesn't seem like that type of person.
If Trump said that, you'd be on his ass, and you damn well know it.
Yes.
You damn well know it. But you're not gonna be Biden because, again, you're under this mental slavery where you think that your slave masters are still gonna take care of you. And they've never taken care of you. Where's your house? Where's your mule? Where's your land?
Oh my God, man, exactly.
It was Abraham Lincoln that freed you from the emancipation.
Take your time. It's okay, Shani. It's okay. It's a lot of words, a lot of syllables. Take your time. All right. We know you ain't past high school. It's all right. It's all right. Take your time. Rev is trying to help you out in the back. Sound it out. The same thing I tell my son. Slow the fuck down. Sound it out. Think about what you're saying. Then say it.
Proclamation.
Right, sister.
He set you free through that. He was a Republican. And then you go and chain yourselves back with the Democrats after you've seen them lie to you time and time again.
Yep.
So are you saying we shouldn't listen to people who lie all the time, Shani? Is that what you... Okay. Thank you. So I don't have to listen to you then.
And then you blame us for your plight you've been in, but you're the one who's going back to the people who keep putting you back in the slavery. That's right. And then you treat the people who are like, hey, come here, you know, the Underground Railroad. And you're like, nah, fuck you, bitches. You're fucking racist. Why? We're trying to help you. You're not trying to help us.
Oh my God. Okay.
People who keep putting you back in the slavery.
That's right.
And then you treat the people who are like, hey, come here, you know, the Underground Railroad. And you're like, nah, fuck you, bitches. You're fucking racist. Why? We're trying to help you. You're not trying to.
Okay, I wanted her to lean back because I get to see more what's over her shoulder. I'm incredibly petty. I can't really tell what's back there. Yeah, I see the NyQuil. I see the sprayer. It looks like a bunch of perfumes and shit. I'm not really too sure, but it looks like more smell good products. I call it that's all lady stocks. They're smell good products to me because they smell good. But that looks like just a bunch of perfumes and shit. It's weird because I've never seen women put smell good products behind them. Anytime I've seen smell good products, women smell good products, they've always been in bathrooms. That's anytime I go to anybody's house, but she has them right behind her. Well, why would you put things behind you in your bed, in your room? Because you want easy access to it. What I would think, but I'm thinking that's a bunch of stuff she uses to cover up her funk. I'm thinking that's, yeah, it's cover the stank. Yeah.
Help us! Well, let me just say, right now, what the Democratic Party is doing right now, if we don't stop them, they're all gonna put us in chains.
Yeah.
Every single one of us. They've already taken away so many of our rights right now. So many of our rights with an excuse of using a virus. They've used our rights against us. So instead of focusing on them, you're going to focus on the color of someone's skin and over some stupid thing someone says, and actually, instead of actually focusing on trying to change the actual country and helping everyone out.
What are you doing, Shanny? How are you trying to change the country?
It's not about me. It's about everyone. It's about all of us collectively as mankind, as man and woman.
So what are you doing exactly?
People.
What are you doing, Shannon? Come on.
And to see over these stupid, like, ethnocentric boundaries that people have, we can look over that. We can look beyond that. We almost had it. We almost had it.
So close. Race things were getting stuffed and stuff. Say it, Shanny. Race things were getting stuffed.
Did,
I don't.
Man.
Hervon and GMAN seem to have had the same history teacher.
Yeah, it's weird. This revisionist history is interesting. But I mean, you're talking to somebody who is attached to the Alex Jones as an acolyte, like an actual Alex Jones acolyte. Well, former, because he's fallen out of favor with him very, very recently. But like the revisionist history shit is something that Shandy's good, because look, she needs to be a victim in any context. And yeah, in the background, it's just going to enable her. So whatever version of history that they like, they're going to go with.
What he did was beautiful, and Obama fucking ruined it, man.
What did Obama do?
He fucking ruined it.
Obama bombed the shit out of
We all
people.
collectively, we're all coming together, forming a society of love and hope. Man, we all were suffering under George Bush and Clinton's. We all were. But we knew at the same time, dude, it wasn't us, it's them. But now Obama got you so fucking brainwashed because you went through Commons Core education. You had your MK Ultra program in.
Oh, okay. So some of you may not understand what she's... Okay, so MK Ultra is a fan favorite. If you are into conspiracies, yes, the government actually did have a program called MK Ultra. Yes, the government back in the day with LSD and everything and whatnot tried some really crazy shit. Y'all should read up actually on the actual government conspiracy of them trying to kill Castro with like a cigar box. It's actually pretty funny. But if you go back and you're interested in that kind of stuff, I implore you, please go look into MK Ultra. It's actually interesting. Now, the conspiracy theorist takes the actual project and then they kind of extrapolate it into wherever the fuck they want to. Anytime mind control, anytime anyone's being swayed politically, socially, doesn't matter, MK Ultra is brought up. So you'll hear her mention psychological warfare. They're synonymous to her. They're not the same thing, but to her it's synonymous. So you'll hear this come up very often. Actually, in her arrest video, folks, she mentions MK Ultra to the police.
Just looked at her Pornhub out of curiosity. I now need to eat breakfast again.
Yeah, if you are going to look at her Pornhub, it is fucking nasty. She used to do fans only with her I don't want to call that a man. That's a fraction of a man. It is quite nasty. I think their cream pie scene is on there too. That was one of the toughest cream pie scenes I've ever seen in my life because he was struggling to maintain an erection the entire time. I can only imagine the smell had something to do with it. But yes, it is disgusting. Very disgusting.
And you recite the same stupid thing over and over again. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You're too white to understand. That is so stupid. Think logically. Another human being can't actually reason and have compassion with.
No, you can't. There are things in people's lives that you can never comprehend. I don't know what it's like to be raped. I've never been raped. That's not, you can describe it all day long. I've never done that. I can describe what it's like having gone through Hurricane Katrina, but if you've never lost everything to hurricanes or natural disaster, it's kind of hard to describe. So there's many facets that you can go through that people just genuinely, I don't understand what it's like to be a woman. Just as simple as that. I will never, because I am not one. So this is stupid, Shani. Quit it.
With you because of the color of their skin? Do you not see?
And you'll actually see Shani later reference her mental health issues with her having fucking borderline personality disorder, and how no one can truly empathize with her because she has borderline. It's weird that she draws that line there when she needs to be victimized, when she needs a shield from criticism. But when it comes to other people and other things and other areas, then you know what? It's all the same. Tomato, tomato. You know what? It's whatever. But again, this is something that I have noticed with other people who are constant victims all the goddamn time on the internet, who want empathy but can't show it to other people. Yes, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Just in case you didn't know, yes, I am referencing you. This is amazing to me because they fail in life and they want to know how they can fix it, but they don't want to actually look at their own goddamn behavior. At no point in time, and when I say look at, let me qualify that 1 second. Saying that yes, I do things sometimes, okay, is not looking at your behavior. Not in that sense. The way that when I look into something, I identify the problem, I make a plan of action, and I execute it. That's when I say looking into it, that actually results in something. That's what I mean when I say that. But you don't see that with internet failures, such as this grotesque monster here, and her half a man, quarter man, eighth of a man. There we go. But they all got something in common. Her, Nick Bravo, other people I encounter, all got that in common. It's always somebody else's fucking fault. Nobody can empathize with them. Everyone needs to feel fucking sorry for them. Guess what? If I did that, if I had that mentality, I would not be sitting here now. Would not. I just gave up. Woe is me. My family hates me. Life hates me. Society hates me. I don't give a shit. But that's why this person here, this wonderful, lovely person, is going through all these fucking histrionics. But it's funny as shit, I'll tell you that much.
See the racism within that statement. No, I'm trying to build a bridge here. I don't want to tear people down, man. I want things to happen. I want love to happen. I want this getting together thing to happen.
The what?
This separation thing, it's got to stop. When are you going to grow up and learn that it's stupid?
Might get sepsis.
It's a stupid fucking game that we've been playing way too fucking long. And we don't need to.
Long.
We don't need to anymore. We could stand up, and it just starts with you. We could all
somebody else.
And be like, no, I'm not playing this stupid fucking race.
See, it starts with somebody. It's always somebody else. It's not you. Can't start. The easiest person to change is your goddamn self. It starts with you, bitch. Not anybody else. No. Not me. Not the people in the chat. It starts with you. You start that. Not mommy. Not daddy. Not mean old sister. It starts with you. You make that change. Not blaming other people. You're the problem. It starts with you. It's you.
Baiting game anymore that the fucking elites want to put us through.
The elites.
Nah, we're gonna stand together. There is no male.
But you can't stand. You can't stand for more than 5 minutes without getting dizzy. You said it yourself. So no, no one's gonna stand. Stop attacking me. Yes, I will attack you from behind.
Or female, white, or black, or Jew.
Or Jew.
We're all people. We all bleed red. We all think for ourselves. We all say stupid, fucked up things sometimes. We all say mean, fucking cruel things at times. But then at times we say fucking encouraging things and we help a motherfucker out.
How do you
And I
help
think
people
we
out?
need to start focusing on what we can do for each other instead of what we can do for ourselves. You know what I mean? Amen, amen, amen. Can I get an amen?
No.
Put some
get a
thumbs
bath.
up, guys. Put some thumbs up, man. We got to get this message along that we need to start getting together and not separated over stupid race baiting.
Yeah, this video was taken down, by the way. So I know it was. I can guess from when I probably not too many thumbs up.
That the fucking Democrats tried to put on us and been putting on us since fucking 2008. It wasn't like this back in 2008, before 2008. It wasn't like this.
Really?
Race issues didn't even exist back before that time.
Race issues didn't exist before 2008. I learned something new. Man, I need to let my fucking mother and grandparents know that the shit that they... And look, it was all in your head. You made that shit up. All of it. Everybody. Before 2008, before this black Obama motherfucker came around, these problems didn't exist. God damn it, Shannon, you are an oracle.
From the 90s to like 2010, there was really no real race issues.
There was really no real race issues.
It all started up because of Obama.
That's
and I don't
right.
even know
Obama.
why. Because
somebody should let Emmett Till's mother know that there was no real race issues. If you know who Emmett Till is, there you go.
Because Obama is both white and black. We have to start coming together. We can't.
When she says, when she's talking about elite, she's talking about the Jewish overlords. It's a dog whistle. She's talking about the Rothschilds, all them. Yeah.
Keep doing the stupid division thing. What is the point? What is the point of constantly like, you white, you don't understand?
The fuck was that voice?
Of course I understand. I've been abused.
You've been
I've had
abused. McDonald's abused me. It would not let me get supersized anymore. That's abuse.
Fucking system abused the living shit out of me.
The system.
I've had people abuse me.
They locked the refrigerators on me. Them motherfuckers.
I've experienced racism. I've
Popeyes would
experienced
not
slavery.
give me extra chicken. You've
I've
experienced what?
experienced being beaten up, put down, a gun to my head. I've experienced being raped. I've experienced every single thing you've experienced because you know why? These aren't black and white experiences. These are human experiences.
Human beings. Say it. Say human beings. Say it. Say it.
And until you start to realize that, you will always be asleep and you will never be awake.
Get woke.
And you will always be a mental slave to something that never happened to you or any of us alive. Peace and Maranatha.
Peace and marinara to you, bitch. All right. That's, oh man. Does everybody feel good? You feel like you just, man, she's dropping knowledge. She's teaching people. Shani is here to help. All those moles and those missing teeth, that's the price she pays to bring us these gems. Nuggets of wisdom. And yeah is there to help promote her. I have to hand it to her. Two worthless ass people and a toxic ass relationship provides excellent entertainment. Thank you. Bravo. Bravo, Shani and Rev. I love you guys. Absolutely. Please make more videos about me because that feeds my fucking ego. And I love every minute. I love making fun of you. So I will do a fucking tub video. I'll be Tub Shani. Maybe later. We'll see. All right. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going to play you out because I don't want to play no more fucking ads. So that's it. You can go away now. Bye-bye. I'm going to go play Pirates in Atlas. I might be streaming later. I don't know. Probably on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Dragnot. Shouldn't have to spell it. Anyway. I'm hungry. Give me something to eat. See what the wife wants. Because I love my family. And the way that I show it is by DoorDash. Because that's how you do it. That's how you do it.